still going to be unsafe. Shall we just do it anyway? What do you reckon? Oh, here we go. Maybe we should have reduced the difficulty further. Right, it keeps receiving messages about strange behaviours in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors. Yeah, this is why we should have reduced the difficulty. It's obviously messed up my ship, what I've done there. So I just tried to travel through the warp when it was slightly unsafe. It was a yellow route there. And obviously there's been some damage here. Look, decks report the doors are opening and stuff. Behave erratically. Airlocks, that's not good news if the airlocks are opening and closing when you don't want them to. That could literally kill the entire ship. And do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. Yeah, I thought it would. Being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility, and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the praise could stabilise the systems. Okay, so yeah, I think we found out basically what the risk is when you travel through an unsafe route without reducing the route. So you've got a certain, it seems like I've got certain throws of the dice there. I had enough there to go about. I wanted to see what would happen really if I went through the yellow, but I think we've kind of tested that now and realised there will be damage to the ship and also casualties as a result of that, so we're going to try and be careful with that in the future. But worth it to find out, just test its limits and see what it can do. So we're taking a bit of damage there to the Sprout class destroyer, but yeah, it's all a bit of an experimental phase, that's all good. Oh, here we go. Another watch aboard the voyage ship has come to an end. The Lord Captain, having given his final orders for the day, retired to his chambers for some divine rest. But the rogue trader's slumber was disturbed by horrific nightmares plaguing his mind. Fate wrenched the Lord Captain out of the clutches of these agonising warp dreams, only for him to witness their nightmares seeping through the flimsy membrane of the Gellerfield and taking physical shape in the ship's sanctorum. To battle! What? Looks like it's kicking off here. Am I going to be fighting some nightmares in my sleep or something in the Lord Captain's quarters? We'll have a look. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Is there money to be made? I think it's a dream sequence, but... Has my ship been invaded, or is this some kind of dream? Lower deck rebel? I've got a feeling it's a kind of... Right, let's start it up. Yeah, sure. Start the battle. Looks like it's just me. Got some lower deck rebel. Trying to get fresh. Well, whether it's a dream sequence or not, I'm going to blast the shit out of him. Teach them to come and mess with the Lord Captain's quarters. So I'm going to fire off this surefire plan to get this from my Crime Lord background. Pretty useful. It's easy to forget. Right, let's see who wants zapping here. Demonette. Definitely that one. Pow, get them with a sniper straight from the off. Maybe set up the back line while I'm here. That's not the back line. I want the sniper area, so I'm just going to keep on trucking and go with the old rear. There we go. Plus 13% damage with ranged attacks. Critical hit and over penetration. So I'm just going to put in this area where I'm operating at the moment. Actually, that's going to be the rear. I'm going to set out around here, I think. Okay, so I'm going backing up down there. If I move forward, I can also set up this. So let's just go back to that. set up this back line as well. So we're just going to rotate that. Yeah, rotate, and stick that around. And there, where I'll potentially be fighting this next bunch of guys here. A bit complicated, but that just gives me a bit of a boost in that area, basically. For what I'll maybe doing here, but we'll leave that for now. These demonettes are pretty rough, but I managed to knock a lot off there. Right, let's end this turn. Oh shit, we've got more demonettes. He's having a real set of nightmares here. This is not looking good. It's plagued by nightmares. In his sleep here. Dreaming about fighting demonettes and lower deck rebels. He's got a lot on his mind, really. It's been a stressful few days for the rogue trader. Yeah, better try again. Need to get up early to get me with that move. These guys ain't got shit. Miss me. What are you going to do? I'll get our blood on the case as well, nice. Even come to rescue me in my dreams. So, yeah, it's good. Good guys, our blood. I reckon you could take all these guys on, to be honest. It's pretty hardcore, our blood in close quarters fighting. I fancy his chances. Right, let's back it up and we'll throw a toxic grenade at these guys.
Let's make some opportunities.
Yeah, what are you going to do? So let's lob this in there. Should cover my retreat to some degree. Let's just see the pattern of this, how it's going to... Yeah, big area attack there. We're just going to hit all of them. Making sure they're all getting hit by it. Where's that guy not getting hit? Got a lot coming from that way, so yeah, it'd be good to get that and then get anybody coming on that way. Get some of you bastards. Just good on fighting with the hammer, isn't it? Just give him another blast with a sniper. So I can finish one of these off.
I'll see to it that you never stood a chance.
Pow! Yeah.
On it.
Stacking up my surefire plan. Well, I've not really got a surefire plan other than going down fighting. Right, let's switch to Abelard. This guy's got some moves.
My place is at the fort.
Time for him to make his presence known. So we're going to start with this charge here. Charge into the back of this guy.
Indeed.
And I'm also going to smack this guy here. Well, there's two down now.
Victory is
Do you endure?
Minds exist only to be broken. Fire delight beckon you.
Guess those orphans didn't like my speech. Let's try harder next time. It's no idea I should be able to start out some of these things. Right, demon it. Time to give my bash with the massive hammer. Are you joking me? It's all over for you. Okay, you're dead, so right, he's got a demon to deal with as well, so can't see his chances actually. Let's just see what we've got here. Sweet. Yeah, this massive thing. Got a chain axe and a power maul. Pretty good melee fighting this guy. You can't beat Adira though, especially when there's massive groups of possessed technomats chasing you down. Just gotta get this out. I'll zap them all. Let's step into the frame here. Yeah, I'll zap all these guys.
But of course, what an unfortunate turn of fate.
Haha. Nice. Yeah, she's filling out these numbers here. We'll just mostly attack as well. Just one of these.
No can do.
I want to get near to them, right. I'm alright, yep, not taking much damage. So I'll just give a bit of strength to Abelard here. Don't want to trigger any effects of the warp here though, so gotta be careful using these warp powers. Let's analyze this one.
Anything else?
Don't touch me!
Quick!
Why did I not foresee this?
Alright, please don't hurt me. Not too bad. But it's better off just backing it up, blasting with this now rifle. Quite a bit of damage.
Defense is a good offense.
Dodge out the way as well with that. Right, let's see what Argenta can do here. Look at the flamethrower. These guys.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
I can't use that. There's not many pints.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Why can she not use her gun? That's a bit strange. Can't use any weapons for some reason. Nothing weird going on there. Odd. Right, have a dodge trying to finish her off. Same with the power maul. Oh, you're useless, I've allowed to death one. Yeah, that's what we need. Right, try again. Okay, a bit weak, let's try it. Trying it with the axe. Chain axe as well. Oh, she's good. She's good at dodging. Right, that's not for him. Got a few hits in there. Screws up all of them, including me. Well, sorry, Argenta. Might zap you a bit with this. Oh, nice. As good as a deer. He's already got iron on. Yeah, he's already got it. Give her a bit of forewarning to make up for the fact that I zapped her with some electricity.
Minds exist only to be broken.
Didn't flinch. Emperor, protect me. Emperor, protect me.
Right, we've got all the gang here. I'll shove. What do you reckon? Thunder slam.
Another enemy down. I'm ready for whatever comes.
So I could do some health here. Thanks for moving there. Toss these guys up. With the flamethrower. Yeah, these guys thought that was safe. Because they're out of my range.
I will do my duty. Follow my lead. I took care of this one.
Bam. Right. Keep on moving, so I'm going to get into position here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Yeah, pretty much clear all these guys out. Yeah, they've done pretty good in the old dream sequence, if it is that. It feels like pretty real, to be honest. And there's a lot of my homies here to say this is a dream, so I'll be doubting, starting to doubt that. Where's that enemy? Yeah, hiding behind there. Let's just get her up there.
Living on the edge.
Oh, we'll take a rebel. See if I can get a better shot.
You've got a problem, I've got a fix. Don't get too caught.
Just that.
What is this bubbling?
Get the sniper on that one. We'll finish him off. Yeah, pretty much managed to clear these guys up, yeah, so not been too bad. Right, let's finish that one off. What are you joking, mate? Useless.
Here's
Right,
my
you shoot that guy.
perfect moment.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
Alright, tossed him up and then pretty much done.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Wait, did this really happen? I started to think this wasn't a dream. I was actually just ambushed in my sleep. And all the crew came in to help me or something. Or am I going to wake up and it's all just being a dream? Let's find out anyway. No, let's not leave just yet. I don't know if there's something else to do here. Let's have a quick look. Anything to investigate? looks like they bust into the Lord's quarters. We shot these guys and since we're all dealt with, I guess we'll get back to the what I was doing on the map, I suppose. Yeah, a bit of a rough start to the day anyway.
The Emperor. How many?
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Alright, let's get back to it.